Namaste. Welcome to Planet Ayurveda. And today we are here on a beautiful and amazing content on yoga and mudras. And today again we have our visitor, Miss Alina from Latvia, Europe. And she's great at yoga. So we will learn some yoga from Europe, and that is universal yoga from India as well. So let's start. Hi Alina.
Hi.
So can you please first explain what is yoga for you?
For me, yoga is a practice which connects different aspects of my being. What actually the word yoga means is to connect. And it's my, first of all, my physical well-being, my emotional well-being, and as I discovered later on, also my spiritual well-being.
Okay, so can we know, if you don't mind, that how you started doing yoga?
That's quite a story, which is a bit unusual. But my path in yoga started very early, in late 1980s, in a country which doesn't exist anymore, in Soviet Union. And you might not know it, but Soviet Union was a country where everything spiritual was out of law, was not allowed.
Okay.
So there was no yoga until the moment when there was a big project for the space, the cosmos,
Okay.
where the efforts of Soviet Union and India was joined. And to keep the astronauts' health, Indian specialists were invited to give their advice. And that's where the yoga came first on stage. That's a pre-story, but it's important in my journey, because when I was 3 or 4 years old, my mom one day brought me, a normal Soviet kid, a book about yoga for children.
Okay.
It was in my native language, in Latvian. I didn't read very much at that point, but there were pictures of children doing some funny poses,
Okay.
of some animal, and with explanation that this is, for example, a swan pose, a snake pose, a camel pose,
Cow pose.
cow pose.
Yeah.
So I had this book in front of me, and as a curious kid, I started to repeat the poses.
Okay. So it started from your childhood.
Yes.
And it's actually started as funny poses,
Yes.
but ended up knowing all about yoga and its health benefits, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there is one more thing that we know today, that is mudra. That
Yes.
is an ancient term, but people are doing it today. So what is yoga and mudra? Are these different or same?
I think they are interconnected, and if I may say that, if I may compare it with our daily life, then yoga is setting up, like the hatha yoga, the asanas is something that is setting up our whole structure, whole body.
Structure. Yeah.
Whereas mudra are the sacral gestures we all know from depicting pictures from Indian culture, also from other particularly religious cultures.
Yeah.
But basically it's fine-tuning of the subtle channels of energy.
Okay. So the mudras, like the common mudra that people do, this while meditating.
Yes.
And this we are doing in a yoga asana already.
Yes.
So what does this asana called, and what are the health benefits? This common asana.
Yes, but actually you're right to mention this, that we are already sitting in Yoga Asana, which is called the Sukhasana, or a simple asana, if I remember right. And what it does, it gives us, when we are used to it, and for Western people it's a challenge to get used to sit like that.
Yeah.
It gives us very stable base to sit. It gives involvement for our bones, for our sacrum.
Yeah.
and it gives a good base to strengthen our back. And when I am showing this, everybody in the room actually is straightening their back, because that's what we instinctively do in this pose.
Yes.
So it has benefits for everything I mentioned, which is our legs, our joints, our sacrum area, which sitting in the Western way is affected in no good.
Yeah.
By squeezing the circulation.
Yes.
And also it opens up and straightens our spine.
Yes. So sitting in this pose like this with a straight back.
Yes.
Not like this or this.
Yes.
We need to sit very straight.
Yes.
Okay.
And time to time, it's okay to change the legs.
Posture. Okay. Now, while conversating, we have already did it. Alina has changed the pose already. So, moving further, we will love to learn from the head to toe. What are the common asanas that people can do, or the Europeans are already doing? What you can tell us for the overall health from head to toe?
Yes, and here I must say that looking at me, I'm not a yoga teacher, and in Europe now there are a lot of people who study yoga very, very seriously. They write medical publications. There are a lot of journals about yoga in different languages. I'm a user of yoga. I'm advanced, so
practice matters more than a degree of teacher.
So I would say that from head to toe, what yoga does, yoga increases the healthy blood circulation in our body.
True.
And where the fresh blood is coming and going, we can expect benefits for our skin. It will look younger. We can expect benefit for our hair, because our hair depends on the blood circulation in very minute blood vessels, thinner than our hair sometimes. And we can expect better function of our brain, which is improvement of mood and improvement in overall health.
Like coordination improves of brain with our body too.
Absolutely.
And as they say that yoga is the union of soul.
Yes.
Right? So, as you have taken your cup already, so can we ask about it? What do you drink generally?
Now in my cup is Planet Ayurveda Detox Tea.
Okay.
I'm been here indulging in some Indian food, and it's always have a mild detox on the way.
Okay.
To support the body and also to give it hydration.
So it is good to have during the yoga also, or before the yoga, or after the yoga?
Well, in the proper yoga class, we would probably do it before or after.
Okay. Before or after?
Before or after.
Okay.
During the intensive practice, though, I recommend to have a glass of water next to you, so you can do a sip in the process.
Okay. Not to drink a lot, but to sip water.
Yes,
in between. Okay. So you can finish your tea, till then we can also look towards some yoga poses, the common yoga poses that Alina is already doing in her daily life.
Yes.
Okay. Now, next part of the video, we will start learning some of the yoga asanas, the common yoga asanas that common people can do in their daily life for the health of eyes, hair, skin and everything. So let's start from the head, that is hair and skin, face.
So let's start with some stretching of neck muscles. And that's very, very basic. We maybe cannot call it a separate pose, but it's very useful to start there, because we have a lot of muscles, very strong ones, which get here very tense. And that affects everything we have in our head and upon it, including skin, hair and our eyes.
And also it will help in improving our shoulders health that we always ignore.
Yes, yes. So the first stretch I really love to do in my daily routine, I don't think it has a particular name, but we look like that. So you strengthen your back. Everything we do with as straight back as you can. So we start with the stretching. Ear to right shoulder, straight. Right palm on your left ear. And now let the weight of the arm work for stretching these muscles on your neck. Play on the side. And what's the main trick here? Breathe. Three, 5 breath cycles will be enough so you feel some stretching here.
Yeah, I am already feeling it.
Yes. Don't make it painful.
Okay.
Just make it, you feel something, but no discomfort. Very good. That's enough for now. Get your head straight again. Straighten your back. Feel how the pose is working on you. And let's do it other side. Left ear to left palm on your right ear. And make the weight of your arm stretch the muscles of your neck on the right. Keep the back straight, your shoulder blades close to each other, and breathe. Very good. We're coming back. You can now evaluate how your shoulders feel, how your neck feels.
It feels a little better.
A little better.
Actually, yeah.
Yes, and sometimes you straight away can notice that the colors get more brighter because your blood also got to your eyes.
Okay. That will that benefits we will see while practicing regularly. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't need anything special setup for this practice. You can do it even at your desk.
Yeah.
You don't even need to sit in Sukhasana for that.
Yeah. Even while working, we can do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now we will do another preparational pose, which will be for our shoulders. And the pose I have in my mind we are moving to is called a cow pose.
Okay.
Or cow head pose.
Okay.
But before we take our arm in front of us and we cross it over our body as far as we can. Maybe for someone it's here, for someone here. And we help to stretch this straight arm by applying pressure here just about our elbow, like pressing the right arm closer to our body and feeling the stretch in our right shoulder blade, in our shoulder joint. And remember to breathe and keep your spine as straight as you can. Okay, coming out of the pose, feel your shoulder, feel your spine, feel your neck, and let's do it on the other side. Left arm straight forward, point it to the right, as far as you can today, and apply some extra effort by your right palm, putting it right above your left elbow. And breathe and enjoy the stretching in your left shoulder. If you are facing any pain or restriction in movement, be gentle to yourself, don't push, don't go through pain. Do the maximum pleasant effort you can do today. Remember breathing and keeping your back straight. That's good. You are doing great so far. We will do the element of the cow head pose, Gomukhasana in Sanskrit. But you have to be aware of the capability of your body.
Okay.
So you'll start step by step, and I will show the full part of it.
Okay.
But I will ask our viewers to do it carefully as much as they can.
Okay.
We warmed up this area, and now we can go to the pose itself. And we will show it to you both from the front and from the back side. So, what you do for the Gomukhasana, for the cow face pose? You get up your right arm, and if you are just first time doing this pose, I suggest before you get your arm up, you get something ready as a prop. You see, I have here my scarf, but you can use a belt or some other scarf.
आयुर्वेदा 5000 साल पुरानी ऋषि मुनियों द्वारा नेचुरल हर्ब से तैयार प्राचीन चिकित्सा पद्धति है। हमारे तन और मन को स्वस्थ रखने के लिए planetayurveda.com 100% genuine classical medicines, natural cosmetics, herbal supplements, immune booster and herbal teas ऑनलाइन लाए हैं ताकि हम हैप्पी एंड हेल्थी लाइफ जी सकें। www.planetayurveda.com Ayurvedic medicines delivered worldwide.
अरे ये क्या बना रही हो?
आलू टिक्की चाट।
आलू टिक्की? और चिंटू कल पिज्जा खा रहा था पिज्जा।
तो क्या हुआ?
तुमने कल बाबूजी को समोसे भी दिए थे खाने को, और आज ये आलू की टिक्की। खूब तला हुआ खाओ, तला हुआ फैटी लिवर हो जाएगा, बीमारियां हो जाएंगी, पता भी है कुछ?
तो क्या हुआ?
तो क्या हुआ?
प्लैनेट आयुर्वेदा का यकृत प्लेहांतक, बस आधा चम्मच सुबह शाम।
ये तो कड़वा है।
तो क्या हुआ? यही देगा लिवर की समस्या से जीवन भर का आराम।
ओके 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 ओके। आज तिवारी की यहाँ पार्टी है, बुला रहा है।
आज फिर पार्टी?
तो क्या हुआ? यकृत प्लेहांतक तुरंत मंगवाइए और फैटी लिवर की प्रॉब्लम से छुटकारा पाइए। कॉल